Good morning, everyone. Today's lesson is on writing equations in standard form from verbal situations. In order to do this, we have 3 steps to follow. The first one is to define our variables or our unknowns. Once I've done that, I need to identify the rates in the situation. There should be 2 different rates in here. One way to determine a rate could be looking for keywords such as per, for each, or for every. Once I've defined my rates, I'm going to write the equation in standard form, which again is AX plus BY equals C. The general format for writing an equation in standard form from verbal situations is rate 1 times unknown 1 plus rate 2 times unknown 2 equals the total. Now let's look at an example together where we're going to write an equation in standard form for a situation. You are planning a party. Party favors cost $6 each and balloons cost $4.50 each. You have $90 to spend. In here, I have 2 unknowns, the number of party favors bought and the number of balloons. Generally, when we're defining our variables, we're going to choose letters that make sense in terms of the context. So I'm going to use P for party favors and B for balloons. Now that I've defined my variables, I'm going to be looking in my problem for my rates. I see the word each, and that is one keyword to define a rate. So my first rate is $6. The second rate I see is $4.50, which means the $90 is my total. Now that I know my variables and my rates in total, I can write my equation. So rate 1 was $6 times unknown 1, P party favors, plus rate 2, the $4.50, times B balloons equals my total 90. And that would be my equation written for this particular situation. Now we're going to look at one more example together before you try one on your own. A group of 48 people are traveling to a nature preserve in small and/or large vans. A small van holds 8 people and a large van holds 12 people. In this situation, my variables, or unknowns in this case, are the number of small vans and number of large vans. So I'm going to use S to represent my number of small vans and L for the number of large vans. Looking through the context of the problem, I see 48 people. That would be my total, leaving the other 2 numbers as my rates, the 8 people per small van and the 12 people in the large vans. So now that I know my rates and my variables and my total, I'm going to write my equation. My first rate is 8 times my first unknown S for small vans, plus my second rate 12 times my second unknown L large vans equals my total of 48. And that would give me my equation for this particular situation. At this point, you should ask the sub for a copy of the completed notes and try the on your own by yourself. If you have questions while working on your own, please see either the sub, Mr. Toby, or Miss Harding. Have a great day, and I will see you guys on Wednesday.